I'm just going to quit. Didn't quit. 200 times. Yeah, I spent 200 times making a formula. I don't like it. It doesn't work. I spent 300 times making a formula. I don't like it. It didn't work. All right, give up. Quit, dude. It's not working. You don't understand what it takes to make a good cleaner. Evidently. You know? Are you a scientist or are you a hack? Well, give me just a little bit longer. Well, how much longer? You already spent 300 times doing it. Let me try it 100 more times. Okay, 400 times. Wow, I'm close, but it's just not there. You get the picture. I'm not lecturing. 409 times. All right, this thing is great. Great cleaner. What are we going to call it? Geez, I don't know. 409. One of the most popular cleaners out there on the market, right? Because it works and it's good. And by the way, I'm not getting paid by 409. I'm just using it as an example. There's a lot of case studies and a lot of things that I could talk to you about that exemplify, why positive energy is good. But you should know that. You should know that by now. If you're listening to this podcast, you know some of the things I've talked about. You may have even heard them from other people, but some of the things that I talked about, I'm just trying to be very down to earth with how I present things, because I want you to be. I used to think when I listened to my motivational tapes and what have you, the people that I thought were brilliant, that spurned new ideas in my head and made me take chances and go for it. Those great people. But I try to be original, and sometimes I take some of the things that that I've learned, and I'll put them in my own words because I want to be original. But yet, I'm not gonna, I didn't invent this stuff. I learned. Everybody learns. That's what you do. And I want my audience to do the same thing. If you pick up anything in any of my words, wisdom, run with it. I don't care what you do with it. This is free information. My podcast is free. Do what you want. Make your own podcast. I just enjoy it. I just want people to benefit. So the message tonight is energy. By all means, make sure you have the energy. Make sure your diet is right. Make sure you're not putting, junk down your throat that blocks your energy. Make sure you get your sleep. Make sure that you speak in energetic terms. If you got a boss and you go to work and you're like, I don't know, man, that idea is kind of stupid. Maybe we do this way. Negative. Your boss doesn't like you. You don't even talk to your boss. You're too afraid to talk to your boss. But you don't mind telling your coworkers, man, the boss is a dummy. Yeah, the boss, man, he doesn't get it, man. He's just not smart at all. I don't know why he doesn't listen to me. Well, you're not talking to him, and when you do, you're negative, okay? And then your coworkers, they don't want to hear it. You may think they do. They don't want to hear negative. All right? You don't have to be Mr. Goody Two Shoes. I'm not telling you to be that. I'm just telling you to be you. Just be positive when you're you. All right? Your coworkers, your boss, they'll take notice. That's the reason people that are in positions they are, because they do things the right way. They don't mumble under their breath about what's wrong. They create solutions and create things to make things right. Be the person that comes up with solutions. If you have a problem and you go to your boss with a problem, try this. Go to your boss with a problem and a solution. Ever think about that? Go to your boss and say, hey, I feel that we can make this better, and here's how. Don't go to your boss and say, well, this sucks, and somebody needs to fix it, because I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of it, and it sucks. Well, where was your solution? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody needs to fix it. Okay, mental giant. Somebody. Why don't you figure it out? You're going to bitch about something that you don't even have a solution to. So how do you expect somebody else to do it? Just because they're the boss? You get me? You get what I'm saying? Be involved. Energetic. Boss, I thought about this, and I feel like it would work, more efficiently, or more economically, if we did this, and here's the reasons why. Boom, boom, boom. And your boss says, hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing. All right? That's how you get through. That's how you get through. That's why work doesn't suck. That's why work is rewarding. Because you were involved. Because you spent your energy coming up with a solution, not just bitching about a problem. All right. Well, I think I've lectured enough, and I appreciate, once again, you guys listening to the Fast Lane Podcast for Success. I hope you got something out of this. The response, once again, awesome. If you guys can find me on my Twitter feed at Derek Lane. You can get me at Derek Lane on Facebook. The email is Derek@fastlanepodcast.com. Derek@fastlanepodcast.com. You can listen to the show on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher. My host for the podcast is Spreaker. I appreciate it. Drop me an email. Tell me what you like. If you have any criticisms, don't hesitate. It's okay. I've not one time sent anybody a ruler across the hand reply. I appreciate all comments. Okay, because I truly, truly want my listeners and my future listeners to get the best benefit they can from this podcast and from this series. And once again, thank you so much. I think we're going to end this with a little, bumper music like we started it out. How's that sound?